Yeah, viewers all over the world. For some of you that are seeing me for the first time, Ogbuefi Ezeana, ugochitubelu na Oraifite, Omakajigo. I'm an ancient high priest. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja ugochitubelu ọdịnala temple. Onye na-agba afọ gbaa afa miri emi lụkwazị ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazị m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission, bụrụ onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or an evangelist, I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa n'oge awa nke eziokwu, isiokwu anyị ji wee bịa bụ Thou shalt not steal, the fifth commandment given to man. Remember, we are dissecting the 10 commandments given to man in creation. Yesterday we discussed the fourth commandment, and today we are discussing the fifth commandment. Now, the fifth commandment is thou shalt not steal. Then, like I told you before, that all these commandments is like the earthly manual given to man by Chukwu to moderate the activities of man, so that this world will be a better place if actually human beings will abide by the rules given to man. Say we should not steal. Whatever that is not your own is not your own. If you must take what is not your own, make use of what is not your own, ask for permission. Ask for permission so that you will not entangle yourself with stealing. Yes, the one thing that I don't know about these laws is that once you neglect any of them and you dwell in them, swimming in them, the law of karma will take its course, its effect. There's no two ways about it. Whether you like it or not, and when they will come, you will not even understand. Yes. The natural laws does not forget. So that's why I'm advising you to abide by the rule. The truth of the matter is that if you refuse this out of your own ignorance or selfishness to abide by these rules, they will come after you and hurt you badly. Man always puts himself into problems by not keeping and living according to these natural laws. It's a rule that you must obey. Or if not, you receive bulala, piawanzo. All this is what we are going to discuss about today. But before we dive into today's lecture, we are in the second month of 2026 according to Georgian calendar. So our monthly ritual for the month is still ongoing. You can join us anywhere you are. Remember, distance is not never a barrier in all we do in the temple. This morning I have gone to the temple to make sacrifices and rituals upon the lives of those that join us all over the globe. The friends of the temple, the children of the temple, members of the Restoration Evangelical Mission and Consecrated Group. That's how we used to do it. Till the last day of the month, we visit the waters with eatable things to offer sacrifices and saraka on behalf of all. Then we proceed back to the temple to offer sacrifices to entities of powers. Then eventually we saraka one let you walk aja maka na aja kare no. Ihe ji maka ya we better. Before we dive into today's lecture, ọ bụrụ na nwere ajụ nwere nkụzi ma ọ bụrụ ịchọ ka agbaala gị afa miri emi ma ọ bụrụ ịchọrọ isonye na monthly ritual anyị, ị ga-eme chat ya m na WhatsApp. Then ka nwee ike gwa ihe ndị ọzọ kwesịrị ịma. Yes, my WhatsApp number ị na-anya na screen gị ga-afụ. It remains 0805 78 37672. I repeat, 0805 78 37672. Now let's dive into today's lecture. I'm talking about thou shalt not steal, the fifth commandment. I have told you in my previous lectures that that 10 commandments, and that I have told you too, that 10 commandments is not a Christian document. It's an earthly manual given to man by Chukwu from time immemorial. In Eze-Ana, Northern Igbo, the tenets and the basic laws of Eze-Ana is embedded in 10 commandments. So I told you that the first to the third commandment is as it concerns our relationship with him, how it should be. But from the fourth commandment to the 10th commandment is how it concerns man and what man can do in order to make this world a better place for all of us. Now, this fifth commandment is the second after, because the one given to man is from fourth to fifth. The fourth is respect your parents so that your days will be long. The second one, so important for man activities on earth, is thou shalt not steal. Because you understand very well that if human beings should respect their parents, that again with orderliness. And he understand that the second orderliness, what will bring orderliness in mankind activity in the gross material world, is thou shalt not steal. Because when everybody respect he or herself, maintain boundaries, and understand that what you don't have you should not have long throat for what you don't have. You should respect yourself and respect your neighbor. What is mine is mine. What is yours is yours. Yes. So you shall not steal. And some people normally go beyond, even among partners. I know some people will not like it, but that is the fact. In our administration, we maintain the truth and nothing but the truth. Even among partners, you are not permitted to take what belongs to your partner without asking for permission. Yes, those personal things. Even using your partner's phone, you should please ask, please, can I make use of your phone? If their partner says yes, please, you can go. You go, use it. But if he says no, please don't do it. You are trespassing. Why this developed world is far developed than us, that they maintain the principles of boundaries and orderliness. Because where your right stop is where another person's own start. You cannot say, oh, he's my brother, he's my husband, he's my father. You go and be stealing from your father. He's stealing. If any other person will not tell you, Ogbuefi Ezeana will tell you. Yes. Even wives. Some women, I have interacted with some women, they keep saying, he's my husband now. One woman confided in me, telling me that her husband, whenever he calls back, he's the one that normally go to arrange his husband money. But once the husband comes back from shop, he drop the bag of money and jump into bedroom. So she will always be the one that will count the husband's sales. And he confided in me that sometimes he remove 5,000, sometimes he remove 10,000. And I shouted on her and told her that you are stealing, you're a thief. Those money you are removing for your husband coffers is here. Don't you think that it will affect the man directly and indirectly? Because the man will be thinking that his business is not growing enough, without knowing that you are the witch that is bringing blunders. You are not permitted, lead by rights, even as a wife, to go to your husband where he keeps money. If for any reason there is emergency that needed urgent attention at the moment, and you went to your husband's purse and took money, make sure that when your husband comes back, you go and tell him that, my husband, yes, I took money, so amount of money to solve so problem. Yes. Even me, I expected my wife, whenever you take my money, you should let me know. Unless in a condition, in a state where I gave you express permission that you are free to take money from there to solve so problem. Unless if I give you express permission. But if your husband have not done or give you express permission, please, before you take his money, let him know. Do you know that when you are taking your husband money to send for your people in the village, you're a thief? You are stealing. You know. Even as a child, you are not permitted to take your father's money, even anybody's money without their consent. You're stealing. Even as a man, you are not permitted to go to your wife post to take anybody without her consent. People used to do all those things thinking that it doesn't matter. My brother, it matters. In the natural laws of thou shalt not steal, you are regarded as a thief. You are not even a common thief. In creation, what is permitted, what is obtainable is whenever you want to take anything from anybody, what is yours is yours, what is theirs is theirs. You should take permission. Only Igbo na-atụ ilu si na onwenu na-eke. What Igbo adage says that onwenu na-eke, meaning who owns the whatever decide how to share. Even among my properties or whatever I have on earth, none of my child has express permission to take any of them without my consent. To cry out loud, what I have is what I labored for. It's my right. Even what your child have is his or her own. Even as a father, you are not permitted to go and be stealing from your child without their permission. Before you make use of their things, you tell them, yes, son, I want to make use of this, or can I take some money? If he says yes, please, you can go ahead. That is orderliness. So any way you do something in order to benefit you more, you are being selfish. You don't care about that person. You don't care about who labored for that thing. You are stealing. Even among the government functionaries, government workers, why this country is not making headway is because of too much stealing. In my previous lecture, I have already called that we should be swearing people in government using the gods of their land. If it's an Igbo man, swear the person in that yes, barefooted, let the person, the land, the foot touch the soil, and swear in the name of Chukwu that he have accepted to serve his people with all sincerity, that he will serve them with all sincerity, that he will never steal, that anytime he steal or take what is not his or belong to him, let the land kill him or let the land judge. If he's a Yoruba man, swear the person with Shongo. Yes. By showing people, see, all this swearing in we are using now doesn't really, people don't know that we are not serious. If we want to sanitize our place, let's begin to swear people in with the gods of the land. Yes. To the God of Chukwu, I happen to be the President General, the PG of Eze-Ana, the National Red Cap Chiefs. But since I was elected, even 1 naira, even so in some cases, I will be the one that is spending my personal money. Because I make a promise that a dime from that particular, using that position to make a dime, it will never be my portion. I will serve with sincerity, because now we are supposed to be the representative of the ancestors, the ancient people that took that title in Eze-Ana. So remembering that where I came from, that I'm supposed to be a custodian of culture, I will never steal even 1 naira from the coffers. And under my leadership, great things are happening, changes are coming. People are seeing where their money is going, because we manage whatever that the finances of the society prudently, well detailed at their accountability. So what I'm saying is that you are a president or holding one office or office post or whatever public office or post does not permit you to be stealing. You're a thief. If you know what is your entitlement, if you know what is your entitlement, I'm even recommending, even in Nigeria, they should know, Mr. President, what will be the enough money for you to live, do this work. But don't touch public fund. If you are doing it, no matter your position in anywhere, organization you find yourself, you are stealing from public fund. You're a thief. You're stealing. And that is what is causing problem, because it will, by the time you begin to steal what is not yours, the whole thing will be in shambles. What you're supposed to provide, you will not be able to provide it. It's betrayal of trust. Do you know that when you are stealing from somebody, it's betrayal of trust? Even if you are serving somebody, don't steal from the person. Instead, ask the person politely. Believe in me, if the person asks me, I will give. But stealing is forbidden. That is why people are entangled themselves in so many ways in this gross material, because they don't keep the natural laws. And believe in me, whatever you sow is what you reap. For the fact that you do not keep those laws, those things will boomerang, because the karma is so effective. Yes, that even when you least expect it, when you don't even know or remember them, karma will still rewinding. They will still come and play back and flow back to you, the originator. Some people will tell you that karma is a bitch, but I can tell you that Galatians chapter 6 verse 7, I keep quoting it. Okay, so if you don't want people to be stealing from you, don't steal from nature. Don't steal from others, because what goes around comes around. Let me stop here. If you want to send any message to me, look on the screen. You will see my number 0805 7837672. I repeat, 0805 7837672. Let us pray. Ekwem na Chineke. Ekwem na ọ dịghị ihe siri m ike nke Chineke na-apụghị izi m ụzọ m ga-esi lụgbuo ya, n'ihi na ọ mazuru ihe niile. Obi m siri ike na Chineke emeworo m ya, ya gazie. May the blessings of Chukwu Okepere be with you all. May you be protected, may you be blessed, now and forevermore. Ya gazie, udo dịrị unu.